Here's Capella, defended by Gobert. Now Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And these two teams both very strong on the glass, Smitty. With the small ball in the league today, that can be a significant advantage.
You don't always have to have 7-footers to rebound well, B.A. You remember a guy like Dennis Rodman? He only stood 6'7". Some of the greatest board men in the league history have been average NBA height.
Now here's Conley. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Throws it up high! And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Young against Mitchell. Young on the attack. Here's Collins. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Guarded by Capella. The three from Mitchell. It's not going to go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. Collins a screen. Inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Collins has gotten his second bucket.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Conley finds Mitchell. On the take. They grab their own miss. And yep, it's good.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Young against Mitchell. And here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Collins with the slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Here's Mitchell. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 8 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Young.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Utah leading. Now Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell up top over Herter.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down, give us a chance.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. 3-on-3. Collins outside. Capella against Mitchell. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. So Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Now here's Capella. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Into the lane. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Here's O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Just 5 to shoot. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Mitchell against Young. Driving inside. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Conley against Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
O'Neal on the wing. Hunter covering. Conley against Hunter. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Young against Mitchell. Outside Young. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Conley on the attack. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Up top, Young. Checked by Mitchell. Young, the pass to Collins. To the inside. Here's Capella. No good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Launches a 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 8 points.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Hey, rejected by Capella. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The three from Mitchell. They get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Daniel House, and it's Pascal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich up top. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. To the middle. Right on the left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Now Wright defending. Clarkson against Wright. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Bogdanovich, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Inside, here's House. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's on Danilo Gallinari.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Right attacking. Out to the wing. Here's the Wawu-Cabarrot. Connects from downtown.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor and distributes accordingly.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
2 minutes remaining in
Clarkson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to House. 1:51 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Pascal. Fires, high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Right, attacking. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's House. 5 points in the game. Tries the spin move. Here's Clarkson. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Gallinari. Pascal against Wright. There's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Clarkson passes to Gay. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
.41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson finds Pascal. The turnaround. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Wright. Back to Bogdanovich. For the lead. This for the tie. And Gallinari lays it in. Gallinari's got his first basket.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Here's House. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Tie game here in Utah. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Here's O'Neal. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Spins. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Mitchell and Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Young. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Young. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich against Collins. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Here's Bogdanovich. And no good, trying to use the glass. Young with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Now here's Young. Screen by Capella. From behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Young. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Pass to Herder. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Picked by Gobert. Conley with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Outside Herder. With the drive. Back to Young. And he lobs it up top. And Collins with the slam.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Outside Young. Outside Herder. Capella, screen on Conley. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Gobert. Conley goes in, and it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Outside Young. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Capella. Herder with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Young from long range, and they recover it. Capella, the pass to Young. Takes the three. The shot misses. And Utah calls time here. Guys, what do you think?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Let's see who's going on it. Your cash dancer.
To win the game! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got the first points of the night for the Jazz.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Paul plays it up and banks it in. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Fires the three. A rebound by the Jazz. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Conley. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And the wide-open shot from Crowder drills the three-pointer.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Gobert finds Mitchell. 16 feet away. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, the first thought from the knee there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Mitchell. Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Latrey. Conley grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter. Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Paul passes to Bridges. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Shot from the wing, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Conley against Paul. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Bridges with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Passes it to O'Neal. Booker against Mitchell. Over Booker. Tipped away. Bogdanovich out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Conley finds Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 9. Paul looking around. In the corner, Crowder with it. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. The kick out to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Paul kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Booker the pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Spins. O'Neal from long range. And Utah another 3.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Crowder sets a screen for Paul. On the wing, Booker. He lobs it up. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, you have got to appreciate how aggressive Jay Crowder is. This guy has great understanding of when to be aggressive.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They get it back. Out to Conley. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Booker outside. From deep. A rebound by the Jazz. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Booker against Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Gobert.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Puts it up. And just miss after miss right now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Passes it to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop from outside the arc. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Outside Crowder, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's stolen by Gobert. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns. All right, David, thank you.
20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. Conley picks him up, and here's Booker from the arc. Stolen by Michael Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ball against Conley. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Crowder with the steal. And Booker puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What brings from outside? Wow. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
With 3, Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Mitchell driving in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The kick out to Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Jazz trail by 7. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Mitchell a screen on Paul. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Ayton wide open. And a miss there on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And here's Conley outside. And Phoenix pushing it up now. There's the lob to the hoop. And Ayton throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Booker. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And here's Booker from the arc. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton the pass to Bridges. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
No, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Paul goes in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. On the wing, Mitchell. With 2 seconds left, and again it's Utah.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Suns on.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Get up and make some noise.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. This is out there for Phoenix. Goes up, and Crowder slams it in.
That's the athleticism of Jay Crowder, especially effective when he's running in transition.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And that one hits back iron. Jazz trail by 3. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Ball outside. On the wing, Booker. The 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Ball against Conley. Ball kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Booker against Mitchell. On the wing, Bridges. Paul kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. And Utah turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Paul outside. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Mitchell a screen on Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. He takes it in. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And slammed dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Conley against Paul. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Basket, good. And that's 13 points for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Mitchell outside. Converts the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Picks it out to Paul. Pops it up for Crowder. Yes! That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
That's his second foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Conley. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good on the dunk. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
If you don't check out Rudy Gobert, you deserve to get dunked on.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Mitchell outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show.
Winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. The kick to Hunter. 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out, and Ayton pulls it down.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Young, and here's Hunter for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you can see why Clint Capella is always up there in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. Every season, close-in shots, big-time results.
Now here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. Launches it. Atlanta gets it back. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Young against Paul. Up top, Bridges. Left side, Paul. Pass to Crowder. Just 3 to shoot from about 16. Jump shot is good that time.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Sinks it from distance.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Capella. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Crowder against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Herder. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
Herder making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Paul against Young. And it's Paul off the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Outside Young. And he's going for the oop here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Outside Paul. Left side Booker. 23 seconds left to play in the first.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Young. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
A big.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. And the shot goes in. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hunter, good.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Hunter. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Collins. Now here's Herder. Booker defending. And here's Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Herder can't hit. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Aiden. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Herder. Tipped back in for 2. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
Booker fires from way outside. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Pass to Herder. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Herder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Paul off the drive. Booker for 3. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 9.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Outside Young. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. For 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Herter with it. Now guarded by Booker. It's Herter on the wing. Give him 8. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bridges on the attack. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Outside Young. Collins right side. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Ball passes to Crowder. Booker for 3. Drills it from deep. 12 points for him.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
I like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Ball passes to Booker. And stolen by Herter. Jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Ball passes to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Herter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Craig in at the 3 slot. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
McGee finds Payne. Here's Johnson. And the officials call a traveling violation. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Here's Wright. Oh, McGee with the block. The shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Outside Payne. From downtown. Gallinari pulls it in. And for Atlanta, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Gallinari with a screen on Craig. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Craig. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, he's way off from outside. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That'll be a second foul of the game. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Luau Cabarro, defended by Craig. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Suns. That's good from Craig on the assist by McGee. Craig's got his first points of the game.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. McGee with a steal. And here comes the break. Wright with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Covered by McGee. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Wright against Payne. Pass to Johnson. McGee in the post. And he jams it home with authority.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Wright, pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, B.A.
Payne against Wright. And there's the lob. And here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Okongwu with the rebound. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Payne with the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Right outside. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Outside Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. Oh, from deep. That one is off. Tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Hauled in by McGee. Here's Shamet. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Ball finds Ayton. Up and in on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Right side, Paul. Out to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Herder defending. Booker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Outside Young. Three-pointer.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Outside for Booker. Fires for three. Buries it from three.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Capella. Now here's Herder. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Paul against Young. And the shot goes. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
And here's Young. The long-distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Crowder. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 5.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Collins finds Capella. And here's Hunter. There's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Paul against Young. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young with it. From the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Phoenix. 4-point game. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Pass to Aiden. He connects.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Now here's Young. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night.
Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up
Here we go.
front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Gobert against Capella. Herter. No good on the 3. And here's Utah. From 15 feet away, that's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert, and they're moving it up. And here they go. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And it's Mitchell missing for Atlanta. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young finds Collins. Capella against Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Shot clock at 6. Outside Collins. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell right side. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Good work defensively by Capella.
And he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young looking it over. Capella with a screen on Conley. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Young from the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Collins. Driving inside. Pass to Hunter. Pocket 6. They get a hand on it. O'Neal with it. Guarded by Hunter. To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be on him. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young from outside. Utah with the rebound. wiped it away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Collins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. That three off the mark. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Herter. Going inside. Count it.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Hunter. Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Young, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game. The shot by Mitchell, no good. So the wing on the left, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Herter passes to Collins. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Four on the shot clock. Takes it in. Oh!
Yes! An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Mitchell in the corner. Shot from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Again, Mitchell missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Hunter finds Young. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
The Hawks leading by 11. Hunter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Mitchell against Hunter. Collins passes to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. 3-pointer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jazz trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Another miss by Utah.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 7.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Young pass to Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
From deep three-point range. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Capella. Young outside, into the lane, uses the glass to finish the lane. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Conley with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
It's Young on the wing to the inside. Capella dishes to Hunter. Here he goes, and it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Loves seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Now Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss. Outside Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Atlanta sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shots.
14.
Thanks. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. John Collins has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They've got Luwawu. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Luwawu, cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Looking to get it going. Gallinari with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Good on the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Wright looking around. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Outside Conley, and there's the drive, and the layup falls. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
The pass to Gallinari. The D by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. A D by Bogdanovich.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And here's Conley outside. And the Jazz, another three.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Wright against Conley. And Wright kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Wright outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jazz trail by 19. For three. And it's Mitchell missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Up top right, he's still scoreless so far in this one. Gallinari outside, pulls it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. Good. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. Over Gobert. Atlanta again missing. Jazz trail by 15. For three, Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell outside. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you can attribute that sequence to Gallinari's instincts, this time at the defensive end.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks on top, leading by 17.
And your Atlanta Hawks Dancers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Wright kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From past the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Wright outside. Pass to Luwawu. 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Conley for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. And he drives in. Here's Luwawu. Good on the triple. lead by 16.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And it's Conley penetrating. O'Neal inside. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Driving the lane and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell left side. Down low and stolen by Okongwu. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's Gallinari with the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Gallinari inside the three-point line, and that one goes long.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gallinari down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And there's Gallinari on the assist from Bogdanovich. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 16. And Bogdanovich now top the key. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler, solid at creating for himself with his dribble.
And here is Wright. Passes it to Llewellyn. Dishes it to Okongwu. And here's Gallinari outside. And it's Gallinari again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lets the three fly. Gobert dishes to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Llewellyn. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Wright. Conley's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bogdanovich with it. For the three. Atlanta again missing. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win.
tonight, Boris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Crowder. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Here's Booker. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Suns clear it.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Conley against Booker. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And Bridges, here we go. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Gobert bore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hauled in by Paul.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Booker against Mitchell. Crowder a screen on Conley. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Utah, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Driving to the basket. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Crowder. Lets it go from deep. And Chris Paul with the 3.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, there's the alley. The shot by Conley, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Conley, down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
These are the shots we expect Bogdanovich to make, and he doesn't take much time to get them off before the defense can react.
Paul passes to Booker. This one for 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley against Paul. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Ball against Conley. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Conley. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. An open look for Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. The three. And the Suns get another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Mitchell to win the run. He buries it from three. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
From deep, Conley. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
From deep, Conley. Tries the spin move. Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
And Booker, here we go. The 3. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From deep 3-point range. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Here's Mitchell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Right there. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Throws it up high. And Crowder with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Booker for 3, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. And they're on the break. Booker for 3. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
The three from Mitchell. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Takes a three. Booker can't get it to go. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Spins. Back to Conley. Stolen by Ayton. For three, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Utah trailing here. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Crowder with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Paul drives in. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Conley. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point. Allie, as always, thank you. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Left side, Paul. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. To the inside. Ayton passes to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
The Jazz shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Conley passes to Mitchell. There's the drive. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Paul passes to Booker. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 5 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. drives to the hoop. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And he makes both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. From downtown, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. Over Booker. Money on the 19-footer. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And he's all alone. Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Bridges passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Clock at 4. This one for 3.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Ayton, the screen on Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Ayton. Shot to end the cold streak. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell. 35 seconds left in the third. Pure from three-point range.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. He takes it in, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Paul. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. And time for a short... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5. The Suns leading. In transition, here come the Suns. Right side Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. And he lobs it up top.
Rudy for two.
Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Conley. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Hammers the lob through.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. And he drives in. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Now Conley. He's guarded by Paul. Conley against Paul. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Conley against Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Conley against Paul. To tie it up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Conley. Stolen by Bridges.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Mitchell. Crowder grabs a miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Booker, the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Paul. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Beyond the arc. Oh, he nails it! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Doing what he does best. A big-time bucket at the rim. A few more of those, and they'll be in control as the clock winds down.
Mitchell into the lane. Up again.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Paul against Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Mitchell.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2- and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. And it's Mitchell. The miss. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them.
David. Great report. Thanks. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now, here is Young. Takes the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And the dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Paul against Young. Paul dishes to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Young for three. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Ayton, and he's good on the second.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. Finished second in assists, fourth in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Now here's Crowder. Driving to the basket. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, we talk about some expanded range. Berger's got some himself.
Young against Paul. He kicks it to Booker. Inside, Crowder. Bucket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Collins wide open. He fires. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Ayton missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young from outside hits it from three-point range. Young's got 6.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Paul passes to Bridges and stolen by Hunter. Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul kicks to Booker. From downtown, the Suns keeping it alive. A new 14 knocks down the three ball. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Suns.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Collins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Young with the steal. Collins up top. He feeds it to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Kicks to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Collins. Back to Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Young against Paul. Collins passes to Young. Here's Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Young taking his time here. There's the drive. No one near him. Misses off the left iron.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Now here's Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Miguel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Capella dishes to Young. Good if it goes. Beat the quad. Caught it! He caught it!
You're that. How you do? Stay patient. Wait for the...
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
For 3, Booker, rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Young against Paul. Hangs in the air. Here's Ayton. And Capella sends it back. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Hunter against Bridges. Hunter no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Capella finds Hunter. Back to Capella. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Very little resistance against that throw down.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here's Collins from outside. The Suns leading.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
For 3, Booker. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Young for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix leading by 4. Crowder kicks to Booker. Jacks up a three, and Crowder slams it in.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Right side, Collins. Back to Young. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Paul kicks to Crowder. Booker looking around. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Ball against Young. 41 seconds left here in the second. Out to the wing. And here's Collins from outside. Launches it. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, how about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
Ball against Young. The pass to Booker. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The drive by Paul, and the wide open shot from Crowder, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Torrey Craig is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in a point. With the drive, offensive rebound. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Payne with it, right there. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks, they lead by 1. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A wide open look here for Craig. They grab their own miss. McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Driving in. Payne passes to McGee. Takes it off the glass. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Payne, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Wright. And the dunk by Wright.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
There's the drive. Count the basket. Payne's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Wright, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Payne kicks to Shamet. McGee is screen on Bogdanovich. Shamet the pass to McGee. Rebound Atlanta.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Suns trail by 4. Payne with it. Shamet on the wing. The feed now to McGee. Shamet the pass to McGee. Misses the baby hook. The Hawks leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pulls up on the wing. And stolen by Payne. McGee the pass to Shamet. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Gallinari wide open. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Luwub. He's guarded by Johnson. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Here's Wright. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta with their lead step.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, James.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Hawks leading by 6. On the court for Atlanta. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And a wide open look for Capella. That's short off the rim. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And the rejection by Collins. To the middle. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Banked in off the glass. Hunter's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Hawks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Outside Collins. From deep. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Tries it from 19. Hunter grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Young outside. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Herter. Crowder pulls it in. Bridges, right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Young outside. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes a three. Traps in the tray. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
You hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To Paul.
2 minutes.
Passes to Crowder. From deep three-point range. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And Crowder is capable from out there.
1:49 left in the fourth. Capella against Ayton. Capella, the pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. And here is Capella. Another three for Atlanta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's Paul missing. Atlanta leading by 13. Now Hunter. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. And it's Paul penetrating. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Pass to Herter. At the top of the key, Capella. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now, here's Hunter. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one.
That's the end of the game.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you.